It is 1843 on Tuesday, May the 19th. Welcome back to my video series. I don't even know what episode this is. We had an episode earlier today where I made a video on location. I had an amazing smashed burger. It was so good with the new fry recipe from Hero Burger. That was so nice, and it was sort of a bit of a cluster F. At least in the beginning with all the wind and whatnot. But I think I pulled it off at the end, and we did get some sky shots, which was, I always like adding the sky shots. And so, yeah, I'll tell you about the rest of my visit into town. However, before that, I'll show you what we have. We have ourselves two pizzas, but I'm not eating two pizzas. I'm only eating one. And so what I was going to do, I was just going to have, I got two different pizzas. So I'll show you what I got. Let's just get right to it. Come on. There's one pizza. Oh, yeah, okay. One pizza and two pizzas. So, I don't know if you can tell. So this one is Canadian. So it's got, oh, that's not a Canadian. This is the Canadian, quote unquote Canadian. I don't want my shadow to obscure it, to obstruct it. So this is the Canadian. This is the same pizza that I ate last time when I ate a pizza on video. Last time I was in town, I had this for lunch, a small pizza. And this has, what does it have? It has pepperoni, bacon, and mushrooms. Love that. And then this is a new one. This is sort of my own concoction. It is chicken, bacon, and sausages. So their sausage looks really good. I noticed that last time I was there, how good the sausage looked, but I didn't try it. So this time, it looks like she put a lot of chicken on it too. This is really good. I think that girl likes me. It was the same girl, same lady that worked last time I was there. I doubt she recognized me. I recognized her, but she probably sees like hundreds of people. But both times I was there, this time and last time, I mentioned that I wanted a small, and then she's like, medium's cheaper. Do you want to have medium instead? And then I still went with the small because of the amount of food. I thought a medium was going to be too big. And she mentioned that this time as well, that it's cheaper if you get medium. But then I said, no, the small is perfect size. But the reason I'm saying I think she likes me, I'm assuming she doesn't. But the reason is because I think she may have charged me for the medium price because it was only $32. And last time, when I was there last time, it cost $18 for this pizza. Can you see my finger? Yeah, for this pizza. And this pizza, this extra pizza has, I think, so chicken and bacon are considered, they're like luxury toppings. They're considered to be two toppings, deluxe toppings or something. So, and then we also have the sausage. So that's like 5 toppings, right? Whereas with this, you have bacon, mushrooms, and pepperoni. That's only 4 toppings. So, just going by my basic math skills, I'm assuming since this one with the 4 toppings cost $18 last time, I was assuming it was going to be at least $36. $37 total, but it ended up being $32. I don't know. Maybe there was some deal going on that I didn't know about. Either way, I'm really happy that I got the pizzas. I haven't done anything with these. I did take a peek at them maybe an hour ago, just to see how they looked, and they looked really good. Really happy with how they turned out. Which brings me back to what I was talking about. Originally, I was going to just have one of these pizzas tonight, one of the pizzas tomorrow. And then I was thinking, okay, so which pizza am I going to have tonight? Which pizza am I going to have tomorrow? And then I thought, okay, well, since I had the Canadian last time, I'll have the other pizza this time. And then I thought, why don't I just have half of each pizza tonight and tomorrow? That makes the most sense. And so that's what I'm going to do. And so then I was able to show you both the pizzas. Give you some nice close-ups of both of the pizzas. So that's what I'm going to do. But I think before I do that, and I'm going to be microwaving them. So yeah. I have to make sure I do. I haven't microwaved pizza in, actually, it hasn't been that long. It's been like a couple months, I guess. Before I started this video series, I started my excessive eating venture, and I did it off camera when I started. This was early March. April, yeah, early March. So like 2.5 months ago. And what did I do? I got a pizza. I got a medium pizza from Pizza Nova, not from the one I went to today. It was from in a different location. And then I ended up eating, I think I got it. So there's 8 slices on a medium. So I ate 5, and then I left 3. And then I think I did warm them up. I think that's the whole point of me talking right now, right? Saying that I haven't warmed pizza up in a while. Anyway, hopefully I do it properly. By the way, so I was out in town. I got a bunch of stuff. I think after my previous video, eating my burger and fries, I mentioned that I was going to the superstore to pick up a bunch of school snacks, etc., a cake, which I did get, by the way, and I'm going to be eating it tonight, some of it. And then I also wanted to get some croissants. And so I did all of those things. I did exactly what I said I was going to do because I'm not a liar. So I'll just show you what I did. So here we have the croissants, the world famous croissants. Now I got both of them. I just ended up getting 2 chocolates. I was originally just going to get 1 chocolate. However, the best before date is June 1st. So that's like wait, what month is it? It's May, right? So I think May has 31 days, right? Yeah. And today's the 19th. So that's like 12 days in the future. Or 13 days in the future. So I'm like, okay, I'll just get 2 of these. And then, so by that logic, I was like, okay, well, I'll get one of the cinnamon boxes as well. If the best before date is going to be so far in the future. But for the cinnamon ones, it was much sooner than June 1st, like much sooner. So I didn't bother with the cinnamons, but I got 2 of these. So I'm looking forward to eating. I'll just have one of these a day, since there's like 20 or 19 per, and that's what I'll do. And then I got all these things. All these like school snack type cake things. They're all made by this company called Vachon. I don't know if they're Canadian. I think they might be. But yeah, and so I went to multiple different locations. I went to Superstore. I went to 2 different Dollaramas. Just trying to think. Superstore had the most selection, I think. I'm just trying to think if I didn't have to go to the Dollaramas, if I could have just went to the Superstore and got all those. I don't know if that's true or not. There may have been like 1 or 2 that were only available at the Dollaramas. Anyways, I got 11 boxes of cakes. Not only that, when I got home, because I wasn't able to find every single variant of the Vachon cakes, every single flavor and all that sort of stuff. And so I went on Amazon and I ended up buying, I think, 3 more. So what's that? 14 different things I have to try? This is just going to be like single bites that I'm going to be taking. Not tonight. This is going to be for a future video. So, but I'm stocked up on the school snacks. And we got the croissants as well. We still have the cereal. I got the cereal back there. Yeah, you can see cereal back there. I still have some 2-bite brownies. Those are good until the 24th. To be honest, I'll probably have like 2 of them after lunch. I did that the night that I didn't record. I had 2 of those after my lunch, so like for my lunch dessert. Oh, by the way, I also went to Bulk Barn. I think, yeah, I did tell you about that. I went to Bulk Barn. And so here's what I bought at Bulk Barn. This is all of the candy that I bought. Now, it might look weird because they're all in their bags still, because I needed them to be separated. So I just left them in their bags and then I stuck them all in a Ziploc bag. So there's all of this. The reason I'm showing you that is because I have the receipt, and I was curious how many items I bought. And it's actually really funny because it does tell you the amount of items that I bought. So I told you I bought a lot of candy. And so just here, I'm gonna put this. So what is this? The receipt. I want to show you the receipt. So I'm just going to scroll the receipt. Hopefully you can read this. Still going. Notice that none of them are above $1. So I literally only picked 4 or 5 of each of the candies. So there. So you can see at the bottom, it says, what does it say? It says items sold 40. Items sold 40. So I thought that was a very funny receipt. And so once again, the candy is also going to be for a future video. So, but yeah, I was thinking that I was going to get like 20 different varieties of candy. Ended up getting 40. I didn't get a whole bunch of other styles and variants. Some of them were very similar, so I didn't bother getting all of them. Others I weren't interested in. I told you about the fried eggs the fried egg gummies that it's like disgusting. Why would I want to try that? And they didn't smell very good either. So I don't know. I think it was just the name that sort of turned me off. Anyway, I need to eat pizza now. Before we do the pizza, I'll just show you what we're listening to because my favorite part of the song just popped up. Did you like my sad face? That's a very good part of this. I don't even know what this is, by the way. This is Violations. I think it's the second. Yeah, it's the second keyboard track from Violations, which was released in 2021, I believe. I don't know what month it was released in. I think it was late 2021. So what I did and I won't talk about the cake yet. I have the cake. The cake's in the fridge. It's one of the ones I wanted to get. Unfortunately, I was after 4 different kinds of cakes at the grocery store. They only had one of them. So I'm a little worried that when I go to the grocery store, my usual grocery store on Saturday, they're not going to have any of the other 3. But I'm pretty sure I saw one of them at the other grocery store. And then the other 2 I want, I feel like they're more obscure, so they're probably not available, unfortunately. But I don't know. Hopefully they will be. But I'm really looking forward to eating this cake. I think I can. So first I have to get through a whole pizza. I felt really good after the burger and fries. By the way, I thought, okay, how am I going to transfer these pieces over? So first of all, I made cuts where the cuts were, just to make sure that nothing would get caught when I started taking pieces out, because I'm only one-handed right now. And I thought, how should I take it out? And then I realized I'll just use my tongs, my trusty tongs. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, this is a gigantic piece right here. And then this is a tiny piece right here. Oh, I thought I made cuts. Did I not make cuts? I guess I forgot to make a perfect cut there. Okay. So we have to do 3 of each. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do 2 at a time. I want to try to make it, this one is much more equally cut. Yeah, we're going to heat up 2 at a time. You don't want to heat up too many at a time because that won't work very well. I mean, it would work well, but then you have to eat them really, really, really quickly. And so I've already figured out what my strategy for eating these is. I'm going to start with the crust because the crust gets hard fairly quickly after you microwave them. So I'm just going to get those out of the way, and then I'll get to the body of the pizza. I don't know what that's called, like the middle part, the non-crust part of the pizza. So yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to put it in for. I'll try 25 to start off. It's going to change tomorrow because why? Because yeah, after tonight's video, I'm going to put them in a container and I'll stick them in the fridge. So they're going to be cold tomorrow. So I'll probably have to put them in for a little longer. 25 seconds. I'm just going to get my cutlery, preemptively put my cutlery on my table. Okay, I know this is a very slow going video so far. We're already 15 minutes in and I feel like I haven't done anything, but what can you do? So we gotta eat a pizza first and then it's gonna be cake time. Okay, it's definitely cooking. So, I don't know if it's hot enough. Okay, so now we're going on the tripod. It's still quite hot out. It's still windy. It's supposed, like there's a potential for thunderstorms. And then tonight it's going to get cold, and then tomorrow it's only going to be 15 degrees. I forgot I turned the freaking light, man. Tomorrow's going to be really nice. I'm wearing my shorts again, by the way. See my beautiful legs? My beautifully groomed legs. Yeah, okay, so I have to eat them like really, really quick. Yeah, this isn't hot enough, I don't think. Yeah, it's not hot enough. Tastes good though. I'm not going to put it back in though, because I don't know if that's going to taste good. I just got a nice draft of wind, of a cool air, cool breeze. This is very good. Yeah, so this is exciting. I haven't eaten a pizza at home well, I guess I did. Yeah, I did have like 3 pieces of pizza at home, but I haven't had a pizza for supper in over 2 years because I had to stop making pizzas because of my wrist. Oh my God. Oh yeah. I don't think I've ever had a pizza with chicken, bacon, and sausages. Really good combination though. Yeah, chicken is probably my favorite topping, chicken and bacon in general. Yeah, so when I ate this small pizza last time when I was in town, I did not eat the crust. So hopefully this isn't too much food, because I still have to eat a lot of cake. So the cake might pose a problem. No, I think I determined that it won't pose a problem. Because once again, the cake is heavier than I thought it was going to be. It's 1.3 kilograms, so 1,300 grams. Oh man, this is good stuff. Good stuff right here. Oh my God. The small pizza is like so perfect. It's the perfect size. And these pizzas are perfectly made too. That lady knows what she's doing. So we're only like a third of the way done the pizza. Hopefully I can do this. So yeah, this piece was really big. Okay, I got to keep that in mind. So next time I'm going to get the smallest piece of this pizza. So I had the biggest, now I'm going to get the smallest. Oh man. Amazeballs. Okay, so let's get part 2. Yeah, it was funny when I went to get the candy. I finally finished taking all the candy out, and I go up to the cashier. It was a girl, like early 20s or something, and I said, "I'm sorry, you're gonna hate me," and I show her all the candy I bought. She was very nice though, because she had to like ring up 40 different things. And then we were talking about the candy and what her favorites were, what my favorites were. We really bonded over the candy. So 30 seconds. Meanwhile, pretty sure I could have been her father. She was probably early 20s. And I'm 43. There were so many kids out and about. I still don't know where the school is. Did I do 25 seconds last time? I think I did. Yeah, I still don't know where the school, I hope I did. I still don't know where the school is, but every time I go into that place, it's just packed with kids. I know the whole broccoli hair thing is like a trend, or at least I've heard of it. I didn't know it was a real thing until I started going back into town and seeing all these high school kids. There are so many broccoli-headed guys. It's kind of funny. It's like, hey, the memes are real. Yeah, so I got the smallest of the Canadian, and then I just got a regular of the other one. Yeah, there's no name for that one. So, oh yeah, we have to do yeah, this is definitely going to be hotter. Hopefully I don't burn my mouth, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. This is a bad idea. Do not want to burn my mouth. Maybe 25 seconds was the sweet spot. Yeah, the Bulk Barn girl, the candy girl, she said the robot gummies are really tasty, apparently. They're made with real apple juice or something. That's what she said. So I haven't had those yet, so I'm going to try those out. I saw her the first time that I went to Bulk Barn as well. This was before I was recording this video series. It was when I started my excessive eating, and I was going to get candy. So I'm already done the crust on this. So let's finish the crust on this one. And yeah, the first time I went to Bulk Barn, she was there. I doubt she recognized me either, but I think I've got to go back to 25. This is just, it's too hot. My nose is so itchy right now. Oh. Yeah, it's too hot. So I'm going to have to go back to 25 seconds. But, you know, when I'm done this, there's only 2 slices left. And that will have been a full pizza, a full small pizza. Then I can go back, then I can go to cake, start having cake. Yeah, like this piece right here is just full of meat. Look at how much meat is on that. Chicken, bacon, sausage. This is just like perfect. I was debating on whether I should, originally I was going to do bacon, sausage, and ground beef. But then I thought, you know, I can't, sausage or bacon and chicken are my favorite. There's no way I can pass up not having that. Okay. I think the temperature is back to normal. Hopefully. I think 30 seconds tomorrow would probably work out better, since the pizza will be cold. I'll eat cold pizza, but I'd rather just warm it up in the microwave. I'd rather eat warmed up microwave pizza than cold pizza. But you have to get at it. You have to get at the pizza immediately when you warm it up in the microwave. Because like I said, the crust gets hard. Even the other crust will get hard. Not just the outer crust. The other crust. Yeah, so it's a real treat having pizza again for supper. It's been so long. Meanwhile, this is like takeout pizza. When's the last time I had takeout pizza here? Besides a couple months ago. I used to get delivery out here once in a while from one of the nearby towns, but yeah, eventually, I don't know. I don't think this place would deliver out here because it's way on the other side of town. It's like in the city. Oh God, this is so good. Okay, one left. So I think I'm going to do 26 seconds as opposed to 25. Okay, so I had the biggest piece and the smallest piece of the Canadian. So let's go with, all the other pieces look very similar, so I don't think it matters. And then I get to do this again tomorrow. What a treat. I'm so glad I did this. I am just so happy right now. I am a happy boy. Happy boy. Trying to think of something to say. You know how they say happy wife, happy life? Happy boy, what? What is the equivalent? All right, so what did I say? 26 seconds. Let's do 26 seconds. So I've got half of that pizza left and half of this pizza left. So tomorrow's going to be very nice, and I still have to have the cake. And hopefully I don't overeat. Yeah, so that's the thing I was going to say. So there's 1.3 kilograms is the cake, which is just to put it into perspective. That is in between the chocolate brownie cheesecake and the truffle royale cake. Truffle royale was 1,100 grams. And the brownie chocolate cheesecake was 1,500. So this is 1,300 right in the middle. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it into 4, just like I did last time. Now, normally I would eat a third of it over the next 3 days. However, I'm wondering if I shouldn't do that or not. Because, you know, even though the 1,500 gram cake, the brownie chocolate cheesecake, I ate that over the course of 3 days, but I also scooped out a whole bunch of caramel from the top, so I don't know how much it really weighed. Yeah, that's good. But either way, I'm going to cut it into 4. I'll eat a quarter of it, and then I'll see how I feel. If I'm able to cut one of the quarters into 3 and have one of those little slices. So we'll see. Much better temperature. Little afraid of getting on the scale tomorrow. This morning I was the same. I've been the same for the last 3 days. However, I did a whole lot of digesting after breakfast this morning, so I'm assuming I was less. But then I had a burger and fries for lunch, and now a pizza for supper, and then I'm going to have at least a quarter of a cake for dessert. So good. The bacon strips are just so good. I remember, like, back when I was a kid, bacon strips weren't even a topping. It was just that bacon crumble that they would put on. I don't remember exactly when the bacon strips first came on the scene. However, I remember being all about the bacon strips when they arrived. And they were always like a deluxe topping, so they counted as 2 toppings. It's funny, this Pizza Nova, they don't even have the bacon crumble anymore. They only have the bacon strips, so. Yeah, I was trying to remember which pizza, where was I going where I first started having the bacon strips. I can't remember. If I wanted, I probably could eat the rest of those pizzas. I mean, I say that, but I could eat some of them. I don't know if I'll be able to finish them, but I'm not going to though, because I have to pace myself. So obviously it's not ideal to have to microwave the pizzas. It would definitely taste better if I ate it immediately, but that's really not very feasible. So this is the next best thing. And it works out perfectly. So all right, one pizza down. So now I've got to rinse my plate and my cutlery. I've got to get the pizza, or the cake, I should say. Let's just wipe my face. I should blow my nose too. Oh, that felt good. Have you guys ever tried water? Water's really good. I'm really into water now. I've been having my fan on today, yesterday as well. First time of year that I turned the fan on. But I had it off just now because I don't like having it on when I eat, because it warms up my food, or it cools down my food. So I'll be right back with a cake. I guess I need my cutting board too. I'm feeling my stomach right now, and I can definitely feel food in there. I'm going to be so heavy tomorrow. Okay, so the water needs to warm up. So let me just, I mean, I can't bring the cake out yet because it'll get warm. So I'll get my milk while I wait for the water. I should also, I'll close the pizza, I was going to say the pizza cans, the pizza boxes. Both of those pizzas were just so good. Perfect pizzas. Good job, Pizza Nova. I love you. I'd really like to go back into town again. I just have to find a reason to do it. I'm starting to run out of reasons. I'm sure I'll figure something out though. Okay. The milk has been gotten. So the water should be warm now, yes. Yeah, that burger today was so good. So were the fries, but I was really impressed. I was impressed by both of them, but what I liked about the burger is it had so many veggies on it. And the burger, the meat was, it was a smash burger, so it was thin. It was like exactly what I wanted. I also like the thicker burgers, but that was just going to be for lunch, and so it was cheaper. I don't know if I told you, but it was 13 something for the burger and the fries, which is like $14, or sorry, $4 less than when I went to Hero Burger for my Big City Todd video. And I got a normal burger and fries, and it was $17. So that's nice. I wasn't sure how much it was going to be, but it was. I noticed $13, and I was like, hey, that's really good. It's funny that I'm saying that's like a really good price, because it's over $10. I remember back in the day when you can get, well, I don't really know how much the prices were, but I feel like you could get a McDonald's combo back in the 90s for definitely under $10, but like for, I think it may have even been under $5, $4.99 or something. So what am I doing now? So I got my plate. I need the cutting board. Got the cutting board. I need my spatula. I need my knife. I need my cutlery. I need a whole lot of stuff. So I'm gonna have to make multiple trips. We'll do the cake last. Okay, so you'll be able to see this, right? I don't know what the best way to, I forget what the best way to do this is. Probably just like this. And then I'll do this. Oh yeah, that's fine. This is gonna be tricky. I hope I can do this. What I mean is I hope I can eat all this. Because that pizza was more than I thought it would be. Probably because I had a burger and fries for lunch. Okay, I'm getting the cake. It's official. I'm getting the cake. It's nice and cold. It's heavy. I still haven't told you what kind of cake I got. That's pretty cool. It's a surprise. Okay, so, I didn't. So where is it? There it is. I have to, yeah. First I have to take off the seal. I have to break the seal. Just like a chastity belt. Oh. Okie dokie. So you get a little taste. I'm not going to take it off too much. I'm not going to, what is this called? Tilt. Smells really good. Okay, so let's put this somewhere. Where do I put this? On my chair? Okay. Now I've got to get the actual cake. I still haven't told you what the cake is. All right, here's the cake. I'll get a nice close-up. This is the La Roca chocolate fudge cake. So I haven't had this one yet. So I think obviously there's like chocolate crumble on the sides. I just have to get through this really quickly because I have to cut it. Okay, I want to make sure I do it properly. That's not right. Okay, I guess. Yeah, the La Roca chocolate fudge cake. So it's got the rich devil's food cake on the inside. So it's like layers, and then there's some chocolate fudge. I think I screwed up already. Chocolate fudge frosting, I guess. So hopefully this is okay. Actually, it does look pretty good. So, you know, if I'm smart, I should probably take the smallest one for tonight. I'll just take this one right here. Very clean knife. So let's try and do this without making it fall. It's very hot, so I don't want to draw this out too much. Ooh, look at this. That is just, look at that, just beautiful. That is just like perfect. So you can see the rich devil's food cake, multi-layered, chocolate fudge in the middle. Good stuff. Good stuff. This is perfect cake for a glass of milk. All right, so let's take anything else off. I don't know what the stuff on the sides is. It's obviously a chocolate crumble, but I don't know the exact thing. I really want to try that Oreo cheesecake, though. It looks so good on their website. Okay, so that's done. So what do I do now? Obviously, okay, I'll put these away. My favorite part of the song's happening right now again. That's how long this video's been. How long has it been, actually? 45 minutes. I guess that's not too bad. One of my videos was like an hour 17. So that was the Pop-Tart video, I think. I guess I did have to do a lot of talking today. Okay, good stuff. So this is going to go back in the fridge, waiting for tomorrow and the next day and the next day. However, if for some reason I'm able to eat more, I might come back to the cake. So today's Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's 4 days. And then Saturday I'm going to the grocery store. So, and where I'm going to get another cake. Might even get 2 cakes. I don't know. It depends. But what? What am I trying to say here? Oh yeah, so if I eat, I could split this into 4, and I could have this over the course of this cake over the course of 4 days. So that is a possibility. I'd rather split it into 3 days though. I forget why. I don't remember what I was going to do on Friday night if I had anything planned. I guess I do have stuff, but I don't know if I had anything specifically planned. Okay, here we go. Looks very nice. It's got the chocolate crumble on the outside. It's like a chocolate dirt type of thing, I guess. And then it's got the chocolate fudge on the inside, and then the chocolate frosting, I guess. So I've had the Rich Devil's Food cake. I'm assuming it's the same in all the cakes that has it by La Roca, but I had it in the Truffle Royale cake. It was very good, so I'm assuming it's going to taste really good. There's a little something over here that fell off. I'm going to eat. So I think I want to rotate it. Why do I want to rotate it? No, I want to eat it from here. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. It's sort of starting to rain a little bit. That doesn't matter, but I'm just going to eat it like this. It's quite big, tall, so I don't know how to eat this. Oh, man. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah. That's really good. I like it. I'm a fan. Definitely chocolatey. I wanted to try it without milk first. The La Roca cakes are really good without milk. Oh yeah. This is really good. I'm down. I'm liking it. Yeah, I like it a lot. The La Roca cakes are really good. I think they're my favorite cake brand that I've had so far. Well, they definitely are. Yeah, this is like a more traditional style cake, whereas the other cakes I've been eating were more like the chocolate truffle mousse one, or the chocolate truffle royale cake. It was like a chocolate mousse, I think, or a chocolate truffle mousse or something. And then the brownie chocolate cheesecake was obviously brownies and cheesecake. But this is like a more traditional type of cake. Hopefully I can even eat this, much less more than this. Oh. So how's this for a day? I had burger and fry for lunch, pizza for supper, and chocolate cake for dessert. Uh-huh. I think I'm getting too used to this. I've been doing this for too long. I just expect it now. Yeah, you can still see it. Yeah, I don't like when the cakes are too high, because then they sort of have to, I have to maneuver them, maneuver the bite so that I can actually get it in my mouth. So that's my only criticism. Cake is too tall. Making a dent. It's like that's a healthy bar of cake right there. It's a chunk, if I've seen a chunk before. Okay. Like, is there an easier way to do this? I'd like to just half it. Maybe I'll use my knife as well. So if I need to use my knife, then I have to rotate it again. This probably makes the most sense. Yeah, just do this. So much easier. Oh man. Yeah, these are like birthday cakes or cakes for a special occasion. These are not like personal cakes. Maybe they are for some people, they are for me. I think every time I've been to the bakery to get a cake, I have not seen a giant fat person buying a cake for themselves. So, This is definitely easier with my knife. Okay. The question is, am I going to be able to finish this? And if so, am I going to be able to finish another third of a quarter? Probably not. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not. It's going to be hard enough finishing this. Yeah, so 4. So basically, this split into 3. 1,300 divided by 3, I believe, is 433.3333 grams. Is that true? I think that's what I decided on earlier when I was thinking about it. And 4.3333, etc. grams is it's over a pound. Let's just see how much it really is. Go to Google. So 1,300 divided by 3. 433.3. Yeah. Okay. So I'm not stupid. 4.3. No, 433.3. What? Grams to pounds. Oh, it's not even a pound. It's 0.955 pounds. I thought it was a pound. Pretty close, though. So even a quarter of the cake. Wait. Did I get that right? No. I didn't get that right. That would be a third of the cake. Yeah, so what I'm eating right now, a quarter of the cake, definitely isn't a pound of cake. Still a lot of cake, though, especially after you have a burger and fries for lunch and a small pizza for supper. It's very chocolatey. My favorite. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. If I'm going to be able to, because I'm having a pizza tomorrow. I just realized. Okay, I'll do the same thing tomorrow then. I'll just have a quarter, because I don't think I'll be able to have a third of the pizza. But then on Thursday, I'll be having probably too many. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'll just have a little bit, though. And I'll be ready for the cake. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Yeah, this was a risk. Having cake after having everything that I've already eaten. I knew it was a risk. Going into it, I knew it was a risk. But I think it's worked out pretty well. Yeah, I didn't think it would be realistic that I'd be able to eat a third of a cake after, like at the end of the day. That was not realistic. But I've eaten a quarter almost, so that's pretty good. And I still feel okay. But if I went to go eat another sliver, I think I will. I think that's too much. Yummers. Okay, so I just have one left. 2 bites. Kind of large bites too. I'm like, yeah, I've eaten too much for sure. Not like, okay, I shouldn't have said that. I'm right at the end here. Whew. I think I'm gonna have to cut this in half. Ooh. All righty. Wow. Yeah, so this is up there. It's definitely more than I've been normally eating in these videos. I don't think it quite reaches when I had those 7 donuts after the Indian food, after the pizza. I don't think it quite reaches that level. But this is up there. My stomach is huge right now. So, I'm just going to chill out. I need the weather to get a little cooler. I did not sleep very good last night. Because it was too hot. And I have to push my blankets down. I was only wearing a sheet. It was only up to like my hips, and half my legs weren't covered, and it was just too hot. So I did not sleep very well. But the next couple days at least are going to be very nice, very comfortable, very cool and fresh. So looking forward to that. When I went to inhale, something bad happened. Okay, well, I think that was a pretty decent showing by me for today in general. I also gave you a peek at all the stuff I bought. I have 3 more things from Amazon coming tomorrow. Not sure when I'm going to do the school snack episode. That'll probably be after the cakes. I probably should not get 2 cakes on Saturday. I probably shouldn't, but we'll see. I guess it depends on their selection. You know, I could get another chocolate brownie cheesecake, just the smaller one. That'd be pretty good. Just cut it in half, eat it over 2 days. Hopefully they'll have another one of the cakes I'm looking for, though. And that way we can continue with the journey of the cakes. So tomorrow's episode is going to be the same as tonight, minus the burger and fries for lunch. So I'm going to have another pizza. Right now I've got to stick the remaining pieces into a container, stick it in the fridge, and then I'll have a pizza tomorrow, then have some more cake. I definitely don't feel like eating anything right now. I haven't eaten any of the candy. I don't know when the candy's going to be either, but we got stuff on the go. So I'll see you tomorrow.